to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Hey, you guys, don't throw me anything. My girlfriend put a curse on my glove.
I'll take that X off the glove. Give me the glove.
You got to cut the head off a live rooster.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. Call 233-4430 or order online at Applebee's.com and pick your meal up with Carside to go. Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 in Athens, just off I-65. Eating good in the neighborhood. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
He'll take the snap, looking for running room on the outside. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Angling for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, James Clemens.
Be listening for James Clemens High School football this season as the Jets take on the best in Class 7A competition. You can hear every featured game streamed live online at pasnetwork.net, on your Amazon Echo device by saying, Alexa, open Play Action Sports, or on your Play Action Sports app, and later on demand. You can also hear the replays Sundays at noon on WKAC Radio. Join us for exciting coverage of James Clemens Jets football this season from Play Action Sports and 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is Jason Medovich, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. We're also live here in Applebee's itself. It's the first time in a while we've been inside of Applebee's, and not at a car show or at a sportsplex or something. It's nice. Yeah. Really nice. We're not cold. We're not freezing. We're not hot. It's beautiful. Tom McClung here, old Tom Cat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Slake the Wonder Kid. Producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Call or text us, ladies and gentlemen, at 256-812-1848. That's area code 256-812-1TGT. Todd the Bod is going to be a little late, but he'll hopefully be here this morning.
Coach Lake said he'd be here too.
Yeah, we'll believe that when he walks
there's no
in the
softball or volleyball today.
He said, I ain't got nothing to do today.
Well, maybe he'll show up then. Come on, Coach. We're waiting on you. Find us online at our website at tailgatetalk.net. You can use that for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Tailgatetalk.net. Twitter and Instagram, find us at Tailgate Talk AL. Facebook and MeWe is simple, Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Subscribe to the Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel. Or you can say Amazon Alexa, say, Alexa,
play Tailgate Talk.
Google Home, say, okay, Google,
play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Download the Tailgate Talk app for Android or iPhone, powered by Crown Service, turn on and pest control. Look for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google, Spotify, and other popular podcast platforms. That's easy. Popular podcast
We're heading up here. And Slate said, I really miss those YouTube videos.
I was just telling Tom that I left my tripod in my other car, and my son's been using it, and I've been forgetting to get it out. So if you want some shaky video, of up here,
it's just going back watching, seeing Zach in those videos.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. And we'll be taking our phone calls on First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. And we'll also have our Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing. We got a good one. Y'all been seeing the War Dawgs, North Alabama War Dawgs, being advertised on television.
Yeah.
Their first game is tonight. Timothy Jones will be joining us here.
I wore my War Dawgs t-shirt.
Did you now? All right. Reckon he'll bring the chearleaders in with him?
Well,
the Diva Dogs.
Are they Diva Dogs?
Diva Dogs.
The Diva Dogs.
Ooh. All right. They'll be playing Clarksville Phoenix tonight at the James Clemens Jets Gymnasium. We'll have Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy, our Havoc hookup, joining us, our weekly segment. Also weekly segment with AP Steadham, the Swami of the SEC. Danny Anderson, the Athens High School basketball coach, will be joining us here in studio, if you can believe that. In studio in Applebee's. We'll have Rusty Brand and David Cox, the boys and girls basketball coach from Athens Bible School, joining us via the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. We'll also have Michael Pendergrast will be in studio too with Elkmont football. No?
I think I'll probably be calling him.
Okay. We'll probably call him. Shelby Davis will join us from West Limestone as well. We got anything to say before we turn it over to producer extraordinaire?
Big win for the Havoc last night.
Big win for the Havoc.
4-1. And big win for the Braves last night.
Big win for the Braves. Shut out. We'll have to talk about that pulling the man in the fifth inning with a no-hitter.
Yeah. Well,
but I think
Snicker said he wasn't going 9 innings.
He wasn't going 9 innings, no, not in this game.
I don't think Houston got used to that cold weather last night.
I think it was the tomahawk chop.
I tell you what, like I told my wife, I said there was 43,000 millionaires in that stadium last night, as high as those tickets were.
Yeah, got that right. God. Yeah, I like baseball, but
I don't like it that much.
I don't like it that much. I watched it on the
adult beverage. $15 for 16 ounce.
Ouch. Whew. I think I just saved that for when I got home, too.
Yeah.
Let's toss it over to producer extraordinaire for the rundown of the locals.
All right. Scores and more brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. We'd like to say congratulations to all our local runners who qualified for the state cross-country meet coming up next Saturday in Moulton. I'd list them all, but I'd be afraid I'd leave somebody out.
Well, didn't the Athens team qualify for cross-country?
See, now you're going to start naming it.
Sorry. I just know.
If we forget somebody, this is all on Tom.
Amy Humphreys is my friend, and she's the coaches out
ABS there. Did. Elkmont did. I think Ardmore did.
Lindsay Lane.
Did. Lindsay Lane.
West
Limestone, yeah.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to start all
every school in the county.
Let's just say
you know who you are if you are going.
That's it.
So congratulations to you. Football games last night, Thursday night. Clements beat Hatton 54-30. on Thursday. It was Brooks over Lauderdale County, 25-16 on Thursday. Last night, Ardmore beat West Limestone, and we'll call it a defensive struggle.
Pick
7-3.
Yeah.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, he threw it.
Yeah.
West was backed up in their own end zone. The guy just threw it, and Brody Dunn intercepted and ran it right in for a touchdown.
Oh, okay. Because it was
It's 3-0 for a while.
3-0 for the while. 0-0 at halftime. So Huntsville beat Elkmont 24-6. I thought the Red Devils might pull it out.
It was close there for a while, 8-6.
It was.
And then it in a game, I think probably the shortest game I have ever been to, time-wise, Tanner over Waterloo 42-16. So we went to 8-minute quarters and running clock in the second half, and that was all she wrote for the Tanner Rattlers. As far as the playoff picture goes, Tanner will be at home against Lamar County. This is on Friday nights. Lauderdale County hosts Vinemont. Clements is at Winfield. Ardmore will be at Alexandria. East Limestone hosts Center Point. And on Thursday night, James Clemens is hosting Oak Mountain. And we hope it's on Thursday night and doesn't get moved. Also, congratulations to our teams that made it to the state volleyball tournament.
Yeah.
East Limestone got to the finals. I think it's the first time they ever made it to state tournament.
Congratulations, Nicole and her staff out there at East. Good job.
Lindsay Lane made it to the semifinals before they got put out, and then Athens got taken out in the quarterfinals, but still state tournament. So.
And for my pastor, Joel Carwile, whose son attends Westminster Christian Academy, they won the 4A volleyball state championship.
That's true.
And the team that
team
that beat East, that's their 20th straight state tournament.
Good gravy.
Bayside Academy.
Well, you'd think they'd just get tired of winning it. Let somebody else win one every now and then.
Well, if some people had their say, it probably would be.
Across the college football world.
Yes, let's just give East the trophy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
for a change.
Yeah.
We got too many blue maps.
Yeah, we're tired of that. Next week we'll be live from Swan Creek Park for Hope for Athens, and then upcoming, I think the week after that we will be.
We're going to do that one. I was wondering. Debbie was asking me if we was going to be at that thing again this year.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then upcoming, we'll have Joseph Goodman. He's AL.com sports writer, but he's also got a book out called We Want Bama. So we're going to.
He's not a friend of the Auburn fans.
No, I don't.
You might not want to tell him that.
Y'all can talk to him. I ain't talking to him. I got no use for that guy. None whatsoever.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel. Don't
how I really feel. That's without using profanity. I hope he's a Christian. I hope he's saved by the grace of God. But I don't like what he does.
Well, anyway, Scores and More brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Is it time to take a break? All right, ladies and gentlemen,
this thing out of the
we're going to take a quick break, change subjects all together. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair. WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a T-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is West Limestone Boys basketball coach Justin Taylor, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control freak?
It's just a freak show anyway.
Hey, are we on? Yes. All right. Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We were doing the Freak Daddy's intro here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further to-do, let's bring him on. Freak Daddy himself, Clay Coleman, our Huntsville Havoc hookup. What's up, brother?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, we're wonderful in here, man. Nice and dry and warm. Coca-Cola's everywhere.
Yeah, I blame this whole weather on all the people who beg for pumpkin spice things.
There you go.
They want all this stuff, and then it gets here, and it's not fun. And pumpkin spice doesn't make me feel better about today.
It's Starbucks' fault.
It's Starbucks' fault. I believe it.
Right.
I like pumpkin pie, but you got to throw a little whipped cream. Whoop that cream and throw it on there.
Whoop it good.
Hey, good win last night, Clay.
Yeah, it was a big one. You know, I was telling Tim, you know, for me this morning, it was kind of hard because I had a kind of torn a little bit. You know, we've never had hockey games in October, and I signed up for the Real Men Wear Pink campaign later this year. They had about 20 guys in the Tennessee Valley that got together and raised money for breast cancer awareness. There's a group called the Gray Boys. Derek and Donnie Gray, their mom passed away 2 or 3 years ago of a long, almost a 30-year battle.
Wow.
With breast cancer, and she, literally had kicked breast cancer's tail for many years, and then it ended up to where it turned into brain cancer, and she didn't survive. But so they had asked me to DJ and MC the big Halloween party that they threw last night at the BBC. Well, when they asked me, it was a situation to where, hey, yeah, sure, October, no problem. I have nothing in October, and then all of a sudden we have a hockey game that shows up in October. So I had to make the tough choice. Well, it really wasn't a tough choice. I mean, I told Keith and the owners, I've committed to something. My mom's a breast cancer survivor, and it's like I'm just going to have to pay for a substitute tonight and do that. So I was still in the Von Braun Center. I was just in another wing and following online. But, I mean, it was the team looks really, really good right now. I mean, it's kind of, people were saying, oh, look, we beat the defending champions with Pensacola. But really, if you look at it, Pensacola was just a mini Peoria team last year, kind of an all-star team. So really not necessarily a big thing by defeating the defending champs. But, the guys are looking really, really good.
Well, there's one thing to defeat the defending champs. There's another to see a good hockey team that's skating well. And evidently they're skating well early.
Absolutely, yeah. I talked to, like I said, I even actually had lunch with Coach Tutulio, and one thing that I had never thought about with some of these guys, and it's just kind of a neat outlook on things, is these guys, when they come in, they come to a team, and from like a sports thing, they come in as the top dog, the best from their college, the best from their little region, and then they get on a team with 20 guys that are the same. They're the best. They're played at their school. And so when you look at that, one person who was the best or 5 people the best are going to be the worst on your team. And that's a huge psychological thing to overcome. So like at the beginning of the year, these kids are coming in, they're excited, they're pumped, they're ready to play sports. And then they find out they're not the best anymore. And that's a hard thing to go through, for anybody. Anytime you think you're doing really, really well, and all of a sudden you find out, no, you're not. That's a challenge. So the beginning of a season, that's difficult. So, but getting those guys to take their roles and their parts and join together is a tough thing. And it looks like that several of them have already, gelled well together now as a team. So that's a huge. Once you get past that hurdle, then the rest of the stuff you can figure out and battle through the rest of the season.
Yeah, Clay, it sounds like what Coach Saban, Coach Harsin, and Coach Stoops go through. You get a 5-star kid from anywhere, and they come in and they're not getting to play, and they're like, really? I did this in high school, and I can't get to play now?
Oh, yes. That step up
is kind of like my dad would always give me the best advice. When I was young, I was pretty heavy into boxing in high school, and at one point I was ranked like 11th in the state in Kentucky.
Don't mess with Freak Daddy.
Right. Well, you're doing that, and you're in your little region or whatever. And then I remember my dad was trying to coach me and tell me, hey, there's a, he didn't use this word, the words I can't say on the radio, but he said there's a butt whooping for everybody, and literally I went to a pretty big tournament and I got destroyed, and it was a huge. I quit boxing after that because it was just like, hey, I may be this ranked in the state, but nope, that's not happening again.
He punched you out of the sport, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, I'm not pretty, but I don't need to have that done. But yeah, you're right. It's a challenge, and that that's one thing I love about sports. And the behind the scenes, you get to so many things get built with your character, your adversity, all the things you can do. And if you learn to do it right, it's life lessons that helps you all the way through. To the end. Because I'm in a job, you're not gonna win it and kill it every single day, but you got to still get up in the morning, get dressed, and try to go kill it again sometime. So,
was this the first hockey game, official hockey game?
No.
We're I think this is our 4th game total. Second one at home.
I'm so behind.
No, that's all right. You're a rock star. You're out partying.
Yeah, you should have seen me last night.
Going for that triple aluminum record or something.
Exactly. That's it.
Out there with all his friends in low places.
In those tight fitting Conway Twitty tight fitting jeans.
Hey man, it's called what do you call it? Promotion. Shameless self promotion. If it works, it works. So, when's the next game? Now that I'm behind on the first 4.
No, they will. I'm not for sure. Honestly, like I said last night I was kind of out of it, but the next home game is next Friday night.
Next Friday night,
which I know a lot of people are going to be torn. They got high school football, the playoffs and things are going on. I luckily lucked out in the fact with the James Clemens that our coaches somehow decided to do the Thursday night game because I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to miss another hockey game. But JC at Oak Mountain play on Thursday, so I get to do the Friday night game.
And Clay, because Bob Jones is hosting Friday night, so that's the reason why.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So
Play Action Sports will be broadcasting that game, won't it, Tim?
That's true.
I think somebody that has more of those tight-fitting jeans might be calling color for you.
Bring your ponchos, according to our friend Brad Travis. Bring your ponchos.
Bring your ponchos.
Yeah, this weather here, I'm not a fan. I mean, I like playing in colder football weather, but rainy football weather is not my plan.
And Clay, what gets me is, I work with Andy out there at Target, and he was telling me that Gio's been playing with a torn labrum. Said he hadn't practiced. He don't practice during the week. He just plays in the game. And said he's really doing a great job with that labrum.
Yeah, he's one of those ones where you're right. It's just like, how do you save that? And there's times where I'm like, hey, just throw it 20 yards. You don't, good thing it's not his throwing arm, but and then also it's like, he had a run against Albertville the other night, and I don't know I think I sent it to Tim, but it was probably one of the craziest runs where literally took the ball, almost fell down, put a hand down, didn't touch, got up, spun around, juked a guy and went in the end zone. I was like, good night. And like I said, and you're dodging that right shoulder so nobody hits that. It's like, yeah, how do you do that? He's a special talent. I mean, he's just one of these kids where you see the God touch that some age has been gifted. Him and Dante Snodgrass, who thinks got like over 1,400 or 1,500 all-purpose yards, and he's got 22, 23 touchdowns in the season. I mean, just some really, really good kids.
Well, before we go, Clay, give us a how to get some Huntsville Havoc tickets for next Friday night, November 5th.
Absolutely. The best way now, back and running, the office is open, so tickets are not run through the box office solely, so you can actually call the number, the 256-518-6160, or, just if you're in the area, drop by, pick up some tickets, or if you go to a game, pick up multiple tickets. They have opportunities to get, multiple games that you can pick out some Fridays and Saturdays to do that and enjoy it. I mean, hockey's back. To me, I look at this. We had the back-to-back hockey seasons. I don't count the way the one season that ended. We should have had the three-peat then. Last year with the mini SPHL with the 5 teams, I don't really count that. I look at this. This would be our 3.
Yeah. There you go.
With the full 11. So it's going to be a fun season, and we're back, and it's full capacity, and we're getting to do all the stuff. And it feels good. So yeah, come out and enjoy it. You'll definitely have a good time. If you've never been to a hockey game, it's pretty much like full contact soccer. So
yes, it is.
But cooler.
Much cooler and much faster.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Clay, thanks for joining us, man.
We'll have a good one, brother.
Guys. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Clay Coleman, our Huntsville Havoc hookup. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to Bradley Miller, Yvonne Roberts, Jacob Tucker, Emily McCord, Jordan Dake, and Rachel Owens, this week's Howl with the Havoc winners. They each pick up tickets to see the Huntsville Havoc in action this season. Enter your name for our weekly drawing at tailgatetalk.net, and you may be one of our next winners. Tailgate Talk will be right back.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I'm a First National Bank Student Advisory Board member, Rainey Oakley, from Elkmont High School. I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great, member FDIC.
Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
At Hendricks Power Washing and Striping, your property is their priority. Power washing, striping, seal coating, crack filling, and asphalt maintenance, rain or shine, day or night. Call Colby for a free quote at 256-763-1740. Visit their Facebook page and see what they've done for other satisfied customers. Give your home or business that brand spanking new look, courtesy of Hendricks Power Washing and Striping. Licensed and insured. Call 256-763-1740. Hendricks Power Washing and Striping. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
This is ex-NBA player and coach Rudy Tomčatovich, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Live here on WKAC, the Big 1080, and through sheer intelligent genius, we are able to produce 2 separate coaches from the same team on one call with an interview here on the radio. Wow. Technology. We have Rusty Brand and David Cox, the boys and girls coach from Athens Bible School. Guys, welcome to the show again.
Thank you, sir. Technology is a great thing, right?
It is.
Until it messes up.
And it is when it works.
Then it's not.
Yeah, right. It is when it works.
Well, David, it's good to talk to you, bud, and you too, Rusty, because we haven't. I talked to David not too long ago, but haven't seen you in a while, Rusty. How's the boys' basketball program coming along so far?
Hey, we're doing well. You know, probably like every coach this time of year, when you're a little over a week out from your first game, you're a little nervous and all that good stuff. But we got a few guys banged up, which happens, unfortunately. So we're trying to get them better. But overall, we're doing pretty well. We're excited. I think the kids are tired of practicing and ready to start playing some games, but we're doing well.
Absolutely. David, how about your girls? Are they feeling pretty much the same way? Or?
Well, yeah, they're ready to go. I think they're ready to do something besides practice. But, you know, you got to practice where you can play.
That's right.
We're talking about practice.
But, yeah, we got some of them, too, that need to get well, but some won't get well this season, so we'll have to deal with that. But, anyway.
Oh, man, right out of the gate. Yeah.
And y'all don't even have football players.
Well, they got hurt doing something else. It wasn't been basketball.
Oh, okay.
So when's the season get kicked off?
Well, we start a week from Tuesday, I think, right, Dave?
Yeah, November 9th.
November 9th
against Whitesburg Christian.
That'll be home or away?
That's a home game.
Okay. So, fellas driving by the old ABS this week and seen the gym gone, man. It just, of course, I didn't go to Bible school. I went to East Limestone, but still had a lot of really good memories, great memories in that gym. One of my best friends, Todd Sneed, grew up right across the street, and we used to go over there, and on Saturdays sometimes the gym would be open, and they would let us play ball in there. And so what are your feelings on seeing
Well, what did you do? What did you do with your gym key? It seemed like everybody in the county had a key to your place. I mean,
that's the absolute truth. I'm gonna say 90% of the time we were over there playing on a Saturday, there was not an adult in sight. So obviously,
that's right. That's right.
Someone
we're trying
had
to
a
keep
key.
that from happening at the new place. But same thing. We drive by on a Saturday night, and lights were on, the gym was full, and there was a part of me that thought, should I stop and run everybody off? And you're like, nah, just pretend like I didn't see it and go on.
Well, back then, people behaved themselves.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't have to worry about stuff getting torn up.
No trash. The place wouldn't be trashed. I mean, there was mutual respect for the property. So
let me ask you this. I mentioned to Tim several months ago about, said I thought it'd be a cool idea to take up some of the floor and sell it.
I sent Rusty a picture of that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
You brought.
And I did notice, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I almost stopped and got me a piece or two, and I'm still not. It's still not beyond me to do that because that's just the way I am. But
I've been thinking about climbing the fence myself.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it was open the other day. I could have just drove right in there and gotten some. Did anybody do that to y'all's knowledge? Did anybody get some of the gym floor?
We did. Yeah, we did. So, what's funny is those floors are not put down with the thought of 70 years later.
No, they are not.
Try to take it up.
I took up some of these limestones, and that's what I was telling Tim. It is work.
Yeah. Actually, the demo crew, Bryant Bank, who bought the property, have been really good to us through the whole thing, and they actually had their demo crew spend 2 days before tearing everything down to get up what they could, and they really struggled with it. So after they got up what they could, we went in and took that, and then they gave us really the rest of the day to get what we could before they started doing what you see now. So we got a lot of it. We didn't really get as much as we probably would have liked, but obviously they were working on a time schedule to go ahead and get moving with it. But yeah, we have some of it, and we kind of have intentions of putting some pieces of it in the school just as memorabilia, and then also selling some of it to people for
awesome.
For their own memories as well. So
I'll keep an eye on that. Then.
Okay, so I don't have to climb through the pile of wood.
You don't. I mean, if you want to, there's a big no trespassing sign. But hey, that's between you and the how quickly you can do it before the cops drive by.
Put a piece of tape over your car tag, and so they can't get it as you're driving off, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
I'll have to bring a lookout with me.
Have to beat the Bulldogs that's living there now.
Yeah.
Rusty, talk about your team this year. How many seniors you got, and what do you look forward to this season?
Yeah, glad to. So we have 3 seniors that have just been really, really good players for us. Really, just good kids. Good, good representatives of the school really their whole time, and so we're excited about that. Connor Abernathy, Rhett Wilson, and Spencer Blake. Rhett's one of them that's dealing with an injury. He hurt his knee over the summer. It ended up being a little bit worse than we thought, and he's actually just decided to forego surgery and tough it out through the end of the year. He didn't want to miss the senior year, so we're going to have to work with him.
Yeah.
Throughout the year to try to keep him as healthy as we can, but it's going well. Connor has been just really turned himself into a really good shooter for us. He statistically was our best shooter last year, so we're looking forward to that. Braden Suggs is he's a junior, but this will be his 3rd year starting for us, and he's been nursing a nagging ankle injury for the last week or 2, but we expect to have him back full speed next week, and looking forward to him. Looking forward to having Luke Davis back from a really big surgery that he had about a year ago, and he did come back and play some last year, but just wasn't 100%, and he's been looking really good in preseason. So you put all that together, and we've got some areas where we're just going to have to deal with people with nagging injuries, but every team's going to be dealing with that. But we're excited. These kids have played together for a number of years, since probably some of them were in about the 5th grade. They've played together, and so that that creates some relationships over the years that your buddies, and it's always fun to play with your buddies, obviously. So we're looking forward to it. I mean, we got a full schedule. We're excited about not having restrictions like we all dealt with last year, and hopefully seeing things, back to what we're used to and the way it's been during football season for everyone. So we're excited.
David, same question to you. Seniors, how are they doing? Are they ready?
Well, they're ready to go. They, of course, we've got 3 this year. Breland, of course, back for her senior year, and Molly Shumley and Breland Phillips. We've got 1 senior that's never played before, but's decided her senior year she wants to play, Kara Thomas, and she's excited about playing, and we're excited about her playing. But I wish we could have had her all the years, but we're looking forward to it. They're looking forward to this senior year and being able to have some success, hopefully, as they go through this. Of course, we have to replace a couple of starters from last year, but that's what you have to do every year. So you're expecting your seniors to kind of help take up the slack, and even though they may have been starting last year, you're really looking for a little bit more out of them this year to cover some of that you lose from players. And the young players we've got are basically the rest of the team is all sophomore and freshmen. So we're really expecting those girls to come on and start producing too. And of course, that's good for the future, but it's relying on them now. And so I think they're good things to look forward to, but hopefully with a blend of seniors we've got, senior leadership, hopefully we can piece it together and have some success. And these girls have been in the program for 4 years, 5 years playing basketball, 6 years. They need to have some success. And last year was a fair year. We'd like to have done better. Of course, it was a COVID year, but we wound up, I think, with a winning season at the end, and so that was good for them. But they would like to do more than that, I'm sure. We would too. So hopefully we can put something together.
Breland's one of those, seems like she's been there forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really, they, Molly too. I mean, they started playing as 8th graders.
Well, yeah, Molly, yeah.
And so, yeah, they just, they've been there for a long time, and so this is their year, and so I hope they're real hungry, and we'll get out there and give us what we need out of the seniors. Senior leadership is very important, when you get to the team. Especially when you have as many young players as we've got this year. We really need to see that good senior leadership out of those girls.
Well, we're planning on coming out and streaming that first home game there. That'll be our first basketball game of the season, too.
The one against West Christian Academy? Cool. Or Whitesburg Christian Academy. Well, Todd, are they Punks, or is it just Decatur Heritage?
Well, obviously Decatur Heritage, without a doubt.
If we were going to get through this call without hearing that from you.
If Whitesburg, they're okay.
No, they're not okay. They're borderline.
They're borderline. Okay.
And we'll see how they act this year when they come over here. But let's just they're on notice. Let's just say it that way.
Oh my word!
When you get a bunch of Baptists running around, how it is.
Some people aren't right.
We love Todd. That's why we keep him around.
Yeah.
Guys.
Well,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say you set him up for that one. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it through the call without it or not.
It was a lob. It was a soft lob.
Yes, it was.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Good luck this season.
Season, yeah, absolutely.
We'll definitely have y'all back on. So, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good to be on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rusty Brand and David Cox, boys and girls coach of Athens Bible School, respectively. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sandifer Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Check out the WKAC sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC sports page. Another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Michael Parker, head football coach at Clements High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Slate the Wonder Kid, Todd the Bod Tumblin, producer extraordinaire Tam Lambert. And we've got him on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. Coach Michael Pendergrast, Elkmont football. Hey, Coach, welcome back to the show.
Hey, man, thank you for having me back.
Always, dude, always. Man, I'm watching the updates online. You guys are leading yesterday, and I'm thinking, all right, let's go Devils, Talk about the game a little bit.
Yeah, the kids. I told you we started finally getting it and started, hitting it practice, and I think it's kind of translating into the game a little bit. You kind of see it. I thought Huntsville had a little bit of talent. They've got some kids that can go. We really enjoyed. Last night the kids had fun. So it was great to see that. We're going to halftime up 6-0. But we were out without, a lot of our playmakers, Ryan Boyd. So we were, proud to see those young kids compete. And defensively, we were doing our assignments and fitting our holes and able to make those tackles that I've stated we hadn't been able to make, that we've been in position to play to make. And, we just got wore down, and, they had a couple more athletes than us. And I think that, at the end of the game, that kind of told, what it was. But we also missed some opportunities in the first half. So.
Well, this is was this the last game of your first season here?
Last game of the first season, yes, sir.
Right. What's some of the building blocks you can take from this season and put it in the off season, workouts and stuff, and hopefully come back next year? What's some of your plans, I guess? Hopes?
You know what, man? I thought about that today, and I actually labeled my four growths today in the off season. And one of those was definitely, the weight room. We maxed, I told you, on bench, and we maxed on bench on Monday, and we had 0 200-pound benchers, going into next year, 8 through 11. We had 0 300-pound squatters. So I think that's going to be our main focus in the off season is getting these kids some protein and something to eat every day, and, just trying to develop them there. And then the second thing was commitment. We've got a lot of guys that are excited about it. We just got to get them committed to, showing up every day and just staying through the process. And, we've kind of developed a little in-season, off-season program, with all the boys athletics here at Elkmont, and that we're putting together, and just trying to make sure that, that every kid's lifting, and there's no excuse and no way out. Just because you're an in-season sport, there's no reason that you shouldn't be lifting. So
yeah, and that always makes it tough especially when you're at a smaller school and you've got kids that the other sports can't survive unless everybody plays multiple sports, obviously.
Yeah.
So you can't just have 50 kids that are dedicated to strictly one sport. But nowadays I don't know, it just seems different. We're an older bunch of folks up here on the radio show, but it just.
Back in our day.
Yeah, back in our day, But, to me, just on the outside looking in, and not just, and this goes along the boards of every high school, it seems it gets harder and harder sometimes to get those kids to commit to, like, well, I'm playing baseball, coach, I can't be lifting right now, or I'm playing this, or I'm doing that, or whatever. And, like you said, football's a game of strength, besides speed and everything else that goes along with it. And, yeah, if you can't move the guy in front of you or break away from the guy trying to tackle you, you're not going to be successful. So, hopefully, they will buy into what you're trying to do. And like you said, there's, you've laid it out for them, and you've got a nice schedule there for them. So, hopefully, they'll adhere to it.
Yep, and we're excited. I told the coaches last night, after the game, it sucks to lose, especially a game like that where you felt like you're finally in a competitive game and you're doing what you need to do. But, we're, get excited about the off season, because this is where we're going to win, and we're going to win here. And, next year we're going to, change our schedule up a little bit and give us some more competitive games, than we had this year, Randolph. And, Randolph's, a little bit above us, I thought, so we're going to schedule some games that'll, that we'll be a little bit more competitive in and try to win in the hallways. We start winning a few games. I think that, we start winning in the hallways and that third area of growth that I had, in the, as far as all season was, hey, recruit the hallways. It's the kids' job.
I was just thinking, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you have any particular kids, without naming names, that are walking the hallways that you think could help the team?
We've got a kid, and he's a Seventh-day Adventist, and he doesn't play on Friday nights. He's probably our best athlete. He does play football. He shows up to practice every day, but he just can't play on Friday nights. Good kid on Monday nights. When you hand him the ball, he's, we've had 3 Monday night games where we've won 40-something to 16 or, 54 to whatever, So it's because we had that kid in the game, So we're going to, I'm going to speak with some coaches. If they want to play us, they're going to play on Thursday nights.
I'd be making them Thursday nights available.
And it's going to help. It's going to help the the referees out as well. So we're going to be one of the schools that I enjoy playing on Thursday nights. And I work with Wade Waldrop on at James Clemens.
You there?
And I'm sorry. My daughter was pulling on my stroller.
Well, she takes precedence.
Well, she's trying to pull the baby sister away. Anyways, well, I worked with, Wade Waldrop at James Clemens, and, he loved playing on Thursday nights. We had a few Thursday night games. I said, man, I like this. So you got a little bit more time to prepare, a little less practice time, but, you got Friday nights off to go scout, and you feel a little bit different, refreshed having 3 or 4 of those Thursday night ball games.
Yeah.
So I think the kids will enjoy it, and I think the Gates will go up too. You don't have anything else to compete with on Friday night.
Exactly what I was going to say. For gate-wise, man, if you're the only show in town, that's perfect.
And he said talking about putting weight on kids, all you got to do is load them up in the bus and drop them off down at the gin house, and they'll fill up quick.
Hey, listen, no question. The gin house does a lot for us. I definitely would give them a shout out of your show because they do a lot for us. The Bogers down there, man, and they're. I went up there yesterday and had some food, so we love it. So
yeah, she sponsors our Elkmont football and basketball and baseball games too. So.
Oh, cool. Good deal. Well, yeah, I'm really enjoying the community, and it's been good so far. And they're behind us. We had a booster club meeting, and I told one of the boosters, I said, hey, they want to update on the season and why why didn't you win this game or why didn't you do that? And I showed them the benches and one of them just kind of started laughing. He said, well, yep, that's kind of a direct correlation. So, so he went out and bought us, some protein.
There you go.
We're good for a little while. So,
well, that's good.
But yeah, so we're trying to push forward and just, one thing we're going to have coming into next year is we're going to have to find a quarterback. Clay Bowley's kind of come on as a running back. We got a young kid who's coming along that he loves to play. He didn't play very much for us. His name's Braxton Bowen. He got a few carries the other night, but he's going to be a kid that we, look forward to next year. And so we've already started planning for next year and just trying to, win in all season. That's where we're going to win. So
just run the Wildcat all the time.
You know what, man? We kind of last night. I thought our offensive coordinator did a good job, and he calls the plays the best of what he thinks he can do. And we started throwing the ball a little bit, and we started getting behind the chains. That's the first time I've ever had first and goal, 65 yards to go. We had 2 sacks. It was muddy. And
that might be a record, Dave.
Yeah, no question. No question.
I saw. Somebody tweeted that out last night, and
it sure was.
Or retweeted it, and he had just question marks there
from your own 35.
Yes. Well, we had a play out of bounds. We had we thought we were going to get the first down back. We had Rowe got late hit, unsportsmanlike out of bounds, and of course he had to say something to him. The ref on our sideline was kind of being a jerk, but that he didn't do very much. But anyways, and then of course that offset, and we had a 15-yard holding or blocking the back something. So it 35 yards didn't didn't help us.
Wow.
So
did you convert? Is what I want to
know. No.
There's not too many plays in the playbook for that one, is it?
It was funny because the play before that, before we got first and goal, we had like third and 19, and Ty Roberts makes a grab and gets 2 feet and falls out of bounds, and then they get two unsportsmanlikes on the next play, and so we're down on the 4-yard line. So we got inside the red zone on unsportsmanlike, and then got kicked out of the red zone on unsportsmanlike, on penalty. So just kind of give or take. But
oh wow. Well, before we let you go, I'm maybe stepping out here, but I've got one senior left to do on the senior spotlight.
Okay.
And Austin Tucker.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Austin Tucker's a good one. Last night, he's came along, in the weight room. He's had the biggest gains of any kid that we've had. So, a little undersized, but, he practices every day on scout team and does a lot for us. And last night he played a lot of snaps and contributed for us. And he stuck it out the whole season. Hadn't missed very many practices, maybe one since the summer. So he's kind of one of those kids that kind of bought in. He's real quiet, in the background, but a good kid and practices hard. And as the season went on, he got stronger and better. So proud of that kid.
Well, that's good. Well, Coach, we wish you good off season and get going for next year, and we'll have you back on.
We'll see you up there at basketball games, Coach.
Absolutely, definitely.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, fellas. See y'all. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's head coach of the Elkmont Elkmont Red Devils. Elkmont football. That's what I wrote down. And Michael Pendergrast on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. Going to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Hey guys, This is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, this is Jim Gasker, former Major League Baseball outfielder and first baseman, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. We're at the top of the hour at 11:01 a.m. Tom McClung here, Old Tomcat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Slate the Wonder Kid, Todd the Bod Tumblin, Coach Clint Legg, and producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We've got our special guest here, the owner of the North Alabama War Dawgs. Y'all may have been seeing these commercials on the mornings, like 19 and 48. I've been seeing the commercials.
Yeah, y'all listen, Coach. Man,
Timothy Jones,
a wonderful job with
marketing,
with marketing and stuff. Man, Facebook. I get it posted every night, so it must be like programmed. I don't know if somebody's going in there at the same time, but it'll pop up, and so I get my War Dog updates. And that's smart, man. That's the way to do it.
Hey, that's the love from our interns.
Okay,
is that love from the interns?
Yeah,
all right.
So they're doing good. Shout out to them, without a doubt. So made it basically to the semifinals, I guess, for lack of a better word, right? Is that what you called it last year?
Yeah, we made it to the Final 8 in St. Louis, and I'll tell them we had a few major injuries, but it was an awesome season. Went 15-2 last year, and we're looking to make a run this year.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, man, how many teams are in the ABA?
Over 180
so
across the country.
That is incredible, man, to make it that far against that kind of talent. Program.
Yeah,
and y'all are doing it right, without a doubt.
Yeah, and we also in the power rankings this year, we're number 3 in the nation right now.
Sweet.
So so we got respect around the country right now. So now it means
you don't sneak up on anybody anymore.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, now we ain't sneaking up on nobody, so everybody know about us now. So I don't know. We add some additions to our lineup this year. Justin Pride, if y'all know Justin.
Oh yeah,
Justin. Yeah.
We needed another ball handler, and
you got one.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best best around, probably.
Absolutely. And you know what? So now having that exposure, having that success, Is that proven to, so now you got all these guys like Justin and others like, hey, man, I might want to be part of this. When you had tryouts here a little while back, did you see some new faces because of maybe that?
Oh,
success,
yes, yeah. We still getting people that now like, oh, can we be a part of this organization and everything? But John say, also we picked up Tanner Finley. He played at UAH. He brings another defensive great shooter to our lineup, which we needed, strengthen our bench out. So, but yeah, most definitely, man. We, I think each year we that popularity is growing. So.
Yeah. Now, how many do y'all carry?
We have 13 on the roster.
Okay, I was gonna say 12.
We want to address 12.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. When does the season kick off?
Yeah, Tonight.
Man, that's early.
Yeah. We're home over. Hey, come out, trick or treat. We have a. We also having a kind of hoop or treat. We're gonna be giving candy out to the kids, make it a little safe zone for the kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we also got a nice little halftime show. There's a guy from The Voice.
Really?
Gonna be the halftime show. And our Diva Dogs.
I was going to ask you for Diva Dogs.
And I don't know, you may not know about this about me, and by looking at me, you can't tell, but man, I can dance. Dude. I'm like, Coach Legg, you seen my performance.
I've seen you, man. You got it.
Thank you. So if you ever need some like true, really good halftime performance,
that's Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
I'll have to tone it down. My outfit, I have to tone it down to keep it family PG. Yeah, because we got to keep it PG. I won't bring a pole or anything like that. But I'm just saying.
Oh gosh.
Plush horse.
For future halftime. Yeah.
Plush horse.
Oh man.
Do you remember the plush horse?
Bringing back some old.
Oh my goodness.
So who you bringing back from last year's team who contributed maybe quite a bit?
Oh man, Chase Steadham, point guard. He had an awesome season last year. He was pretty close to averaging a triple-double.
Wow.
In the playoffs last year. He only like 5'8". Well, we give him 5'9".
You give him 5'9".
He's probably about 5'7", 5'8". And then Dallas Jones coming back. He had a great playoff last year. DeAndre McIntyre. He was an all-star last year. Him and Jeff Moss. Both of them made the all-star team last year.
That's awesome.
So Darian Leslie, he still he tore his ACL the last game of the season. Well, really in the playoffs, and he about 60%. He probably won't be back until probably about December. Yeah, but he was a big X factor for most of the last season until he tore his ACL. And Josh Langford will be back this year too. So.
It's going to be good. COVID is kind of seemingly moved on now, and maybe you won't have as many protocols to follow as far as, crowd size, all that stuff. So, how many were games limited last year because of COVID? Or were y'all going to be playing more about the same this year?
No, last year I think it was 25% capacity. This year, we
wide open, right?
Yeah, it's wide open right now. So. Also, since I guess, I can go ahead and put this out. Like we're gonna December 11th, we're gonna be playing. They call it Court of Dreams. We'll be playing right before the Birmingham Squadron.
Okay. Yeah.
We got chosen to play, so it's big. It's pretty big for our guys to be seen.
Yeah.
By the NBA guys and play on the NBA court. So, so we have more information coming out about ticket sales and stuff like that. You can come down and watch our game and watch the Squadrons play December 11th.
Nice.
So how can people get tickets, season tickets for the
Yeah, you can go to our website. It's www.wardawgsbball.com. Just click on Get Tickets, and you can still get season tickets if you would like right now. So
okay. Do you have like special packages or anything like that?
Yeah, we've got a few special packages on it right now. So, but John, I say tickets like the one I said December 11th. We probably start selling them hopefully sometime this week.
Okay.
So I'll put more information out about it. So
now, does that ticket get you both games or?
Yes.
Okay. Good deal.
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
That'll be the G League team for the New Orleans Pelicans. So.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you'd said NBA. exposure.
Playing all your games back at James Clemens, right?
Yeah, James Clemens is home.
Yeah, and I love that gym, and I'm sure the guys do too, man. It's a nice court and facility.
Yeah, and also, give a shout out to them. They put down our 3-point line, this year.
Really, that's awesome.
Yeah, the ABA doing kind of operation upgrade right now. We're locking down a lot of the professional type stuff. So having that FIBA line down is very big, so just say that, some schools it's hard to do something like that, but James Clemens
man, they are so good about working with people in the community and all, and so now it's good to know because we call some of the James Clemens Jets basketball games. So now, if I'm out there calling, I don't know what that extra line was for. I probably would have figured it out, but now I know for sure. But,
and they have signs that point to their gym.
Stinky. What was that? Coach was there.
That was Mike Jemison.
Coach was there.
It's Mike Jemison. Todd come in. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Tomlin come in. He was angry because he couldn't find a gym because there were no signs.
Coach, you ever been to Mike Jemison? You ever been to the
Absolutely,
gym?
Yeah.
You found it okay?
Yes.
Well, okay. It must just be. Obviously, it's just me.
Sorry,
Put up a sign. Do better, people.
The opinions of Todd Tomlin are not the ones of Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Oh, man. Well, we're excited, man, for y'all. We really are. It's a big deal to have the ABA here.
Third or fourth year?
Third
year.
Going into our third season, so.
And, I'm not saying it because you're here, but you're a terrific owner. You really are. I know the guys love you, man. You understand, the game. You understand what it is that they go through. I think that's what makes you such a good owner. And besides getting all the respect and love you deserve, I think they play hard for you. They really do. So
I try my best.
Well,
I try my best.
You do.
The only one I hear was any better was my man Will Farrell that was in Flint Tropics. That owner.
Jackie Moon.
Jackie Moon.
Old Jackie Moon.
Maybe that's some of the promotions y'all need to do. Some of that Jackie Moon stuff, man.
Corn dogs.
Tacos.
Corn dogs for everybody.
Corn dogs for everybody.
I gotta see that movie.
Hey, speaking of that, we will be doing a Wings for a Year 24-second shot challenge. It's sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings, so
really?
Yeah. So.
There we go.
Awesome.
Is that gonna be Is that gonna be just a particular game or every game?
We were working with them for the next 3 games, and we're gonna go back and then see how everything works, and so they probably do it for the rest of the season.
So 24 seconds challenge. You got to hit a certain amount of shots, 24 seconds.
Yeah,
whoever.
Okay. We're gonna have 2 people. We're gonna choose. Everybody come in. They're gonna have a ticket, and then we'll call their number down. They'll come down, and they have 24 seconds hitting many shots they can. So they.
Oh, okay. And then whoever wins between the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Okay.
Nice.
So in that situation, is it kind of like around the world? You've got to make a shot here, make a shot here, or can you just tee up in a zone and shoot,
is it like
shoot from the same spot?
3-point line, free throw line? Or?
Well, yeah. You have to shoot a layup, free throw, and then a 3-point line, and then just
after that it's whatever you want.
Whatever you want. So
well, that's about 24 seconds, really, to be honest.
Then you run down there and start shooting layups all the time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that's awesome.
Like Hot Shots. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Great movies.
Yeah. As long as he don't do like Jackie Moon, try to stop a guy from winning tacos for everybody.
I've got to watch this movie. Which movie are we?
Oh my
goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Tom,
Semi-pro.
I've seen 2 movies in my whole life. Roadhouse, my favorite. Semi-pro number 2. Okay. You gotta watch it.
It's Tom. You've got to watch it, dude. Today.
Man.
You got to watch it today.
I'll
you
get
will
it.
laugh.
My favorite part, Tom, I always remember this. Father Pat.
Yeah,
Jackie Moon,
the referee. They had a priest for a official, for a referee.
Yeah,
and and some of the language wasn't priest like.
Okay. It's on the list right there.
No, you need to put it in the top list. Yeah.
Guys, do you remember when the Phoenix Suns has that guy dressed up in the gorilla suit that does the springboard through the goal?
Yeah.
How about this? Since Zach's not here anymore, Why not Todd?
Yeah, why not Todd?
Through the goal. I mean, if he gets stuck up there, we can get a lift and get him down.
You'd have
going
to.
Through the goal. And that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
There'd be a lot of people coming to see
The gorilla
that.
suit would be too big. The legs would be too long. I'd trip over my feet before I even got
Oh,
it.
they got a small. They can get us cut off legs.
What about Mr. Kelvin Davis, the guy tried out for the squad?
I didn't know Kelvin tried out.
Not
my
the East Kelvin. No, this is another guy. 62-year-old.
Yeah, 62 years old. Yeah, he came out and worked out with us, and he's a 62 years old. Yeah, he's a pretty good athlete, and he worked out with us before he went down and tried out for the squadron. And I think he got a letter from Adam Silver and stuff like that. And but he is,
I missed that news.
Yeah, John said, I can't imagine someone 62 like that. He can play defense. He got a nice mid range.
Really?
Yeah.
How tall was he?
He might be about 6'2".
Yeah.
Okay.
About 6'2".
62 years old.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So I just need to do a little working out between now. I'm only 56.
The round mound of rebound right there.
I'll be 57 next year around tryout time. I'm good to go. I'll just do a little running. I'll be there, Coach.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It'd be a sad day for us all. Be funny for some, obviously.
Or you could just be the dog mascot.
That's all I'd have to be. Hey, I'd be with the dog diva, so.
There you go.
So that wouldn't be a bad gig.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
But I truly appreciate, I would tell people, I say from day one, y'all been with us from day one, so. Yeah, man, I truly appreciate the love that y'all always gave to us.
Absolutely, man.
We're here to help.
I mean, I'm truly, and they all, kind of make fun of me a little bit, but basketball truly is my favorite sport. And, I think it is a huge deal to have an ABA team here, especially one that's successful, man, out of all the teams that are through the country. So it's a big deal what you're doing, man. Don't go unnoticed, I promise.
And I'm going to stick up for the boy. We played baseball against each other, but I never played basketball, but I watched him. He could actually play.
Yes, he could.
Yes,
he could.
Yeah,
man.
he could play, man. He was a good point guard.
Todd, I'll take it for you. I've watched you play, dude. You can play, man. I'm serious.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
Everybody's thinking you can't play.
I mean, his only job was to get the ball to Roy Lee.
Yeah,
that's all he had to do.
That was pretty easy.
Job
get it to All-State Player of the Year and say, shoot. Yeah. Hard gig.
But Timothy, man, thanks for coming out and joining us. Looks like Applebee's is open, and they're wide open right now. So everybody come down here and join us. We'll be here till the top of the hour, noon.
November.
And
no, tonight.
Tonight is October 30th.
With Bible school. So tonight, 5:30.
Yeah, tonight at 7:15 is tipped off.
Okay.
We playing in Clarksville, Phoenix. They're a new team in the ABA, very talented team. Got a lot of D1 guys. Got one guy, he played for Memphis, University of Memphis. Another guy played for Cincinnati, 4 years Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
They got some pretty good players. But we scrimmaged them this year, already. But they're gonna be a good game.
Okay, well, good deal. Y'all come out. I know this time of year, with football's going on, it's a little tougher to draw a crowd. But you know what? Alabama's not playing tonight. If they're not playing, then who else? Ain't nobody else to watch. No offense. What time's Auburn play?
That's all right. Yeah.
He gonna say that and try to sneak back up.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock for
okay. Well,
dog.
you Auburn fans can take you watch it on the phone while you in the stands watching the
ABA. Absolutely, and that's at the James Clemens Gym on Limestone County Line Road.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Absolutely.
So, all right, Coach. Well,
good luck, brother.
Man.
I appreciate it.
We'll definitely have you back on for
Come back
update,
on.
okay?
Sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to West Limestone's Olivia Purcell, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Olivia picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Tune in every Tuesday through Thursday this football season for the WKAC Coaches Shows. Join us as we get the scoop from Ardmore, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Tanner, and West Limestone. Plus, we give you, the fans, the chance to ask your questions. You can email them to coaches@WKAC1080.com or send them to WKAC Coaches Show, P.O. Box 1083, Athens, Alabama 35612. The WKAC Coaches Shows on 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is David Cox, girls basketball coach at Athens Bible School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at Applebee's for Tailgate Talk.
Yeah. Because we're fancy like.
Because we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Bourbon Street steak and a something.
Oreo shake.
Oreo shake, yep.
I don't know that song.
Live here on
You don't?
No.
Wow.
He just
You better be glad you don't.
He lying. He lying. He knows that song. So quick hitter. Auburn's commit from Fort Payne last night sets the state record with a 61-yard field goal.
Wow. Man, y'all always getting good kicks.
He kicked it from the 49 on the other side.
They do.
That is a record, right?
That's the state record.
They do.
Crazy.
And see, his brother kicks for Cincinnati.
Yes.
Wow.
He was. I thought he was going to Florida because his brother was a kicker at Florida.
Yeah. I wonder what it is about Auburn and kickers. I mean, through the years, punters as well. I mean, it's like y'all attract them.
Those Carlson kids, their granddaddy was a huge Bama fan. They wouldn't even come watch them play because of that.
Yeah.
I thought, what a turd.
I'm enjoying one of the Carlsons. He's kicking for the Raiders.
That guy, Legatron. Legatron.
If y'all don't mind, I'd like to brag on something for a second, real quick, since I'm here. The newspaper forgot about us. They sent out a thing for our principals about a week ago that we'd like to congratulate Ardmore, East Limestone, and Tanner for making the playoffs in football. And I come back and I said, hey, man, I appreciate the love. And I like to use stuff like that with our guys that nobody gives you any respect.
Who was it
against the world?
Who was it said that?
They sent us out a bulletin every week. So they changed it. It was he says, I'm sorry, I didn't miss. Man, it's so awesome that you do us like that because I sure can use that at school. And
yeah.
Like I said, we're in a reset. We've hit the reset button, and we Coach Parker and those guys has been playing pretty good here the last 3-4 weeks.
They have been playing good ball.
What do you know about Winfield?
One of Coach Pugh and our buddies that went to Athens State with us is their head coach, named David McKinney. David played football at Ole Miss and transferred and finished out his years at Louisiana Tech. He's a great coach. Winfield's a city school with one school in the system. They've got an indoor practice field. They're 10-0. They're ranked like 3rd or 4th in the state. And we would have been sitting, I wouldn't say better, but we thought we were going to finish 3rd in the region and go play down at Elkmont, which that's right outside of Jasper. But we've got it planned out, man. I'm gonna let the guys leave early. We've got us a charter. We're gonna stop at Coleman. Coach Glasscock and one of my buddies, Heath Saints at Coleman, they're gonna let us do a walkthrough at Coleman, which guys, that's field turf fields. Our guys at Clements, they've seen it before about 3 years ago at Piedmont, but some of our guys, only about 2 of those guys seen it, and I want them to experience things, man. I want them to see the good stuff and what you could be if you just put a little effort into it. And we got good things happening, man. We got several things going in our direction. All sports. I got a guy coming. Well, it's Rod. He's coming to we got him on as a volunteer. He's helping our guys and girls get a little faster, quicker, stronger, and I think any additional help we can get is fine at Clements High School.
Awesome. Absolutely.
Well, and
we've got Coach Shelby Davis on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. Coach, welcome to the show. Tough game last night, but glad you made it to the show this morning.
Morning, guys. Yeah, it's man, what a game. Hats off to Coach Snyder and Ardmore. They've done a good job of going in there and getting them rolling. They were much better coached and definitely have a plan. And the thing that I noticed with them is, man, they're all in. The whole everything. The student section, the fans. I mean, the team. I mean, they were just all in and they played hard. I thought they played a lot harder than they had in the past, and as far as coaching, they were much improved on that aspect too.
Well, now, so the final 7-6, I saw that, but I didn't.
7-3.
Oh, 7-3. Well, Score Stream had it 7-6. So that negates my question. But when I did see just 7-3 in itself, such a low scoring game, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of surprised me a little bit. Was it just defense? Was it offensive penalties and struggles? Yeah. I mean, to not put more points on the board for both teams, not just yourself.
I'm having a hard time hearing y'all, but I think what you're saying is a low-scoring game. We dropped two passes in the end zone for touchdowns. Guys just wide open and dropped the ball, so that was two missed opportunities. And then we had another play that Coach dialed up, and, man, it busted wide open. He walks in the end zone, but we jumped off sides or false start on offense. So, there's 3 touchdowns. That kind of sums up our season. We just hadn't really capitalized on all our opportunities. Us as coaches, it falls on me. That's not a 5-5 team. I hate it. And we're going to get some things fixed this off season going forward. And, I just hate it for our seniors. Some of those guys have busted their tail for us for 4 years, and I hate for them to go out like that.
How many seniors you have this year, Coach? You had a good number of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I think we finished with 14, I believe.
Yeah.
And speaking of seniors, I meant to go over this with you before I put you on the phone, but I forgot to. We still got 3 more to go as far as our senior spotlight goes. Morgan Foster, Braden Kelly, and Brody Pepper.
All right, Morgan's no longer with us. Who else was it?
Braden Kelly and Brody Pepper.
Braden Kelly and Brody Pepper. Look, Braden Kelly's just one of those guys that has really worked hard to, get himself on the field the senior year. Not just overly athletic or overly big. He's just kind of in the middle, but he's worked really hard, and he got to play a lot of snaps his senior year, and you know, he'll be good going forward. You know, he works hard and does the right things. Brody Pepper, unfortunately, he got hurt in the Priceville game and didn't get to play last night. So I hate that for him. But, you know, just another guy that's, you know, hadn't played up until his senior year and worked really hard to give himself that opportunity. And, you know, that's what we ask our guys to do.
Well, that's good. Looks like you're getting ready to switch gears and go into the off season. And what's some of the goals you have this off season as far as weights and conditioning?
Well, we're gonna hit the ground running Monday. You know, I had one of my mentors tell me, said the good news is you get a head start on getting ready for next year. So that's what we're gonna do. You know, and I heard some good things in the locker room after the game. I heard one of our juniors, you know, he had some of the other juniors circled up, you know, and he was telling those guys, hey, we got to get all these juniors on board, and we got to get to work. So, you know, I heard some positive things, even though, you know, last night was kind of a downer, but, you know, I heard some positive things from our younger kids. And, you know, we got our biggest class is our junior class, so we're excited about them and, you know, what they're going to do and lead our team next year.
Well, it does sound like you got leadership coming back, and that's what you need.
Yep.
And
yeah, those guys, they'll, you know, my deal is with leadership is if the right ones don't step up, the wrong ones will step in.
That's the truth.
And so we got to get those right guys to step up and lead the team, so the wrong ones don't step in and lead us the wrong way.
There you go. That's so your quarterback. How many? You said you had 14 seniors roughly. How many juniors will you have?
We've got over 20 juniors.
Oh wow!
So, you know, it's a big class.
Wow.
And, you know, a lot of them. You know, a lot of them played JV last year, and this was their first year starting on varsity. You know, we had a lot of that. You know, offensive line coach, defensive line coach, offense coordinator. You know, all coaching those positions for the first time this year, and you know, a lot of it falls on me. I could have done better to help those guys get ready and be more prepared. And but you know, it is what it is. You know, next year we got a lot coming back, and we'll fix what we got to fix this off season and get ready for next year.
Well, that's what the next chance is all about, Coach.
That's right. Hey, that's the good thing about coaching. You get to always come back the next year. I just hate it for the seniors that they don't get to come back and play another year.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us, man. It's always good talking to you.
Absolutely, guys. Y'all have a great afternoon.
You too, Coach. See you, brother. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Coach Shelby Davis, head coach of the West Limestone Wildcats. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
You can help Limestone County student athletes by donating to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Send it in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613, or make it in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. We'll be back with Tailgate Talk after this. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it on our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I'm First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Carla Serrato from Tanner High School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
Hello, man. This is Bo Wright, formerly of the University of Alabama and the Buffalo Bills, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about that action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, live here on WKAC and now on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. We have our main man, our Swami of the SEC, Mr. A.P. Steadham.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama. Tailgate Talk.
Tailgate Talk. That's right. That's right. So where are you today?
I am in New Orleans. I wanted to see the number 2 team in the country up close and personal, Cincinnati. They probably have 8 or 9 pro prospects. One of the players on the team is the former running back at Alabama, Jerome Ford out of Florida. So he's doing some good things for them.
Are they playing the Tulane Green Wave today, AP?
They're playing the Tulane Green Wave.
That'll be a beat down there.
American Athletic Conference game.
Is Tulane even won a game this season? I don't know. They're not very good. I know that.
Y'all are sounding like far in the distance to me today. I don't know why.
We had
rattling around like y'all are at the line of scrimmage.
Sorry, our last caller said the same thing too. We don't know what's going on. So what I was asking was, Tulane even won a game this season? I don't think they're very good. Oh, he can't hear me.
I don't know if he can hear you or not. Is it just Todd, or can you hear me, AP?
I can hear somebody in the distance faintly, but it's not too strong. I wouldn't put all my money on being the best connection.
To answer Todd's question, Todd said Tulane is really not that good this year. He don't think they've won a game. And
you know what happened was they played Oklahoma close the very first game, and then they just fell apart.
Yeah, I remember that.
They're 1-6 right now. They played Oklahoma 35-40. That game was supposed to be in New Orleans because of the weather situation, and they had to move that game up to Norman, and they played them to a 40-35 game. And everybody thought maybe Tulane will have a pretty good team this year, but they just have beaten Morgan State 69-20 in the second game. Lost to Ole Miss 61-21. UAB beat them 28-21. East Carolina 52-29 and Houston 40-22. I was at that game, and then SMU 55-26, and here we are today playing the number 2 team in the country.
And they are down 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Cincinnati's up.
Yeah,
hanging in there.
Tulane moved the ball down the field, and then the quarterback took a 20-yard sack. They took a delay of game penalty. Punted the ball to the 1-yard line. Beautiful. Cincinnati drove the field 99 yards. They had a nice about 35-yard pass down the right sideline. The quarterback, Desmond Ritter, he's 6'4", 215 pounds from out of Kentucky.
AP, I figured you'd be down on the plains tonight, Auburn and Ole Miss. He didn't hear me.
Go ahead and say that again. Speak up again.
I said I figured you might be at Auburn tonight with Auburn and Ole Miss.
Right, but you don't get too much of a chance to see the number 2 team in the country.
Yeah.
So just like I did last year, the potential for Alabama to play Notre Dame, I went to see them in Atlanta, and it paid off.
That's right.
Ended up playing Notre Dame in the semifinal game. So
that's true.
I'm just trying to project ahead. We don't know how good that's going to work out, but Cincinnati, I think they're going to, they're a good chance to win the rest of their games.
Yeah, they should. Hey, just breaking news, I guess, for lack of a better word. Florida just announced that they're going to start Anthony Richardson today at quarterback against Georgia. You think that's going to make any difference? Yeah.
You mentioned something about Georgia's going to start a certain quarterback?
No, they're going to start Anthony Richardson.
The other quarterback?
They're going to start Anthony Richardson.
Florida is.
Florida is, okay. That Florida team, they're not doing very well. I mean, obviously with their record, they're having troubles down there. I mean, Mullen's a good play caller and does some good things with his quarterbacks, but overall they have not performed very well. Those people can't be very happy.
Now, there's rumors of, what would they do? There's a caller that calls into another show. He's named Pelham Gator down in Birmingham, and he's hoping that, that Georgia runs them out of the stadium so they can get them a new coach.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you're on a losing streak. The fans turn on you quickly, and the biggest thing is the athletic director. He's counting the tickets at the gate.
That's right.
And people in the stands. And if that goes south or beyond the equator, then it's time for a new coach.
Yep. It's all about the dollars. And the wins.
That's it.
You win, the money comes in. That's how that works.
Yeah, everybody. The golf coach was hoping the football team wins. The volleyball coach hopes the football team wins. The track coach hopes the football team wins. The people in the office hope the football team wins. Everybody's pulling for the football team.
Yeah.
AP, what do you think about this whole LSU coaching deal?
Say that one more time. There's a lot of wrestling. And y'all having a wrestling match or something? What's going on up there?
No, we're just sitting here at Applebee's. Just talking about LSU's coaches. I guess their search or who they looking at. And they talking about Mel Tucker.
LSU. Well, let me ask you this: if you're a Penn State fan and your coach fires this agent and hires CAA and Jimmy Sexton, what would you be thinking?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. James Franklin could be heading that way.
He's on the move somewhere. To me, I'm thinking he's looking for the spotlight. Going west, young man, Horace Gridley once said. But, LSU will come hard with the dollars because at Southern Cal sometime they hold back on the salary. But they better get it going this time because Traveler, I think it's Traveler's 60th birthday this weekend, the horse for USC. They better put some money on the saddlebag and bring it to whoever coach they want because they're going to need it.
Yeah, they're going to need it. But to the point, I mean, he's got a much better chance of being successful at USC than he probably does at LSU, at least sooner than later. I mean, he could build it up at LSU, but just being in the SEC West alone makes it tougher, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think I heard what you said. You got a better chance at USC because when you have to play Alabama, Texas A&M, Auburn, Ole Miss, all of this, the SEC Western Division, your chances decrease. You're at the Pac-12, and you might get one or two teams that are challenging. That's easier for yourself and your wife and family.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, AP, I hope you can hear me now, but it's time for us to take a quick break. So we look forward to talking to you.
Be safe, brother.
Yeah, be safe.
Thank you very much, and we'll catch up to you next week when the Bengal Tigers come to town in Tuscaloosa.
Awesome. Well, be safe, buddy.
Okay, thank you now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was AP Steadham on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a quick break. We're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
AP Steadham Heisman Trophy voter, Maxwell Award voter, and Biletnikoff Award voter can be heard every week on From the Press Box with AP on WHEP AM and FM in Foley, Alabama. He can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Daily and Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daily and Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daily and Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
He'll take the snap, looking for running room on the outside. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Angling for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, James Clemens.
Be listening for James Clemens High School football this season as the Jets take on the best in Class 7A competition. You can hear every featured game streamed live online at PASnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device by saying, Alexa, open Play Action Sports, or on your Play Action Sports app, and later on demand. You can also hear the replays Sundays at noon on WKAC Radio. Join us for exciting coverage of James Clemens Jets football this season from Play Action Sports and 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is Athens girls basketball coach Tiffany Tucker, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen, live here on WKAC. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Slate the Wonder Kid. I thought you was taking his shirt off there, bro. Yeah. Todd the Bod Tummel and Coach Clint Legg, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got in studio right here in Applebee's Coach Danny Anderson, head coach of the Athens High basketball program. Coach, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you guys.
Absolutely. We've had you on the telephone, but this is the first on the telephone. But this is the first time inside Applebee's, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. So I always listen to your show and look forward to the day to being a part of it.
And you're here just in time because they're gonna bring some appetizers out here in just a little bit. So that's what the manager said.
That's why we saved the best for last.
Save the best for last. That's right. So let's talk basketball for Athens High School. Wonderful gymnasium. Would say you can recruit, but that's not legal.
That's under the table talk.
That's under the table.
Some schools can.
Some schools can.
Yeah, some can, but
talk about your program. What you're seeing so far?
Just from this summer, getting to know the guys a little bit, building those relationships. I've seen just a lot of growth and maturity among our players. When I took the job, I had to take in consideration this is the third coach that these young men have had in 3 years. So,
yes.
Just the biggest part of me is being transparent, being real, being honest with them, and letting them know that, this is not a 1 or 2 year job for me. This is my career. This is kind of where I wanted to be from the very beginning of my career. And, just thankful to be a part of the Athens community and, really blessed and honored to lead this program.
Now, you've said it before, but you're here, and some folks may be the first time getting to know Danny Anderson. What's your history? What's your past? This will be your first season at Athens, correct?
This will be my first year at Athens. I grew up here in Limestone County and played at Elkmont, but this will be my 17th year coaching overall. So there's not many back roads and places I've not been in North Alabama. I can, when you talk about a school, whether it be in the DeKalb County, Franklin County, Deshler. I've been a little bit of everywhere, and along the way I've met some really good people.
Yeah, we're sorry about that DeKalb County trip. I'm sure that was.
Fort Payne. It was. I look back on it now. Fort Payne gave me my first head coaching opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't say Fort Payne. You said DeKalb County.
Well, DeKalb County, but Fort Payne, DeKalb County area there. But I'm thankful, grateful for that. Every stop that I've had, it's always been hard leaving, but it's been great memories going back.
Well,
so.
and it's all and it's brought you back home.
Yes, sir.
All that journey's brought you back home. And,
it has.
And you are coming in at a great time with the new facilities and like you said though that and I thought about that when you took that job. I was like, well, man, some of those guys have gone through the ringer, having to learn new processes, new offenses, defenses. Every coach obviously does things differently, but the good thing about it is back when we were all playing, and maybe not when you were because you're a good bit younger, but you didn't have those opportunities in the summer to be able to play summer ball or anything like that. So, but y'all do. So have you seen them starting to buy into what it is you're wanting to do? And
we have. And going back to the summer, I wish across the board we didn't put so much pressure on kids to spend their whole summer at school.
Yeah.
I talk to
let them have a summer.
Yeah. Well, I talk. Sometimes I go up to our coaches that are my age, 40 years old, and I ask them. I said, how many of you would want to be up here from 8 to 4 every day in the summer? How many of you? Yeah. So you got to put your kids in that situation. Our kids come up here for workouts in the morning with football, then they stay for basketball, then they've got baseball. And to me, we're losing a lot of kids because we're putting pressure on them.
Burning them out.
Yeah, we are. So, I would be okay with going back to the day, hey, you give basketball a week. You give baseball a week. Let the kids have off June, come in July, start football. I'd be okay with that because I think our kids need that break.
No, man, and I agree, especially now with the emphasis being so much on, you didn't have all the different places a parent can carry their kid to get that extra training on not just what you're doing at school. They're doing a lot of stuff outside of that as well.
Well, I've got 3 kids. I've got 3 kids right now. I just left the gym, and they're going to work out on their own. And these are guys that play multiple sports, but those opportunities are there for kids where it wasn't for us. If we wanted to do anything,
if you wanted to, right?
We went down the road and played with some friends, pick up ball or something. That's what we did. That was our
But I can remember the years of in the summer, Coach Todd would always open up the Athens gym on a Saturday, and just throw the balls out there, and whoever wanted to came, and it would be full. We'd have some really good basketball games.
We do that now. We'll have the gym open tomorrow, and awesome. part of being a basketball coach is being available for your kids, and I can't get onto a kid for their performance in a game if I'm not giving those kids opportunities to show up and kind of work on their roles and what we want them to do. And I can't tell a kid he's a bad shooter if I never stay 30 minutes later, if I never come an hour early, and I can't tell that kid, hey, you're a bad shooter. Well, it's my job to open the gym and get him in there and see what he can do.
Yeah.
So, our kids have that opportunity, and I've had some kids at DAR and some other places after I left to call and say, man, the coach don't open the gym like you do. And, but that's just who I am. I live at the gym.
So you love it.
I love it, yep. And I've got a young boy, that's a 5th grader that's got a good little group of 5th graders coming up with him that, I'm invested in Athens basketball, so I want to see not only our kids that we've got at the high school and middle school do well, but I want to see our kids do well as a whole.
Coach, I love what you're doing. I mean, that's exactly what I try to say on my end of it. Now, number one, if you're coming in to work with a varsity team like those dudes evidently have done in the past at Athens, you're losing, man. You got to start with the elementary school guys, show them Coach Anderson's way. This is the way it's going to be, and ride those guys out.
Yeah.
But, guys, we live in a world today that if Coach's kids or Jay's kids aren't doing something every day, where it be baseball, basketball, or football, they will be aligned with some other dude that ain't doing nothing, and it's a straight line to trouble.
Yep.
And that's just the world we live in. And I want my girls busy every day in the summer, out of the summer, until they get to be my age, and then they can stop being busy. Just 50 years old, by the way.
I got a question, Coach. Summer ball versus basketball camps, or back when my son was in high school, maybe even earlier. And Todd used to go to camps up there at Lipscomb. Right. Yeah. That was is that still there and available, or is it more summer ball?
No, I think it's more available now. I think a lot of these colleges, it helps them recruiting. If you've got a kid, and that's what I try to do. I try to look at our players that we've got, and instead of going to Alabama or Auburn or wherever, I look at our players and I think, okay, where can they play? And what can I do as a head coach to get my players noticed by, whether it be Birmingham Southern, Division II schools, NAIA schools. There are camps available, and unfortunately for some of those small school universities, they just don't have the budget means to come and watch your kid play an hour or two away. So when I go into the summer, I look at our players and what guys can play at the next level, and I try to put our kids love going to Alabama and they love going to these big camps. But, a lot of those schools are just getting they're getting the money from each of these schools to kind of help pay for assistant coaches and so forth.
Yeah, a lot of it's money maker.
Yeah. I try to really look at our players and what they can benefit from it, and really just use those opportunities as a team bonding, to get away from where we're at, just to get to know each other better. And, that's what I do. But those are available.
Are they?
Yeah, you got individual camps, you got team camps. There's a lot of people making a lot of money on kids today.
Yeah, that's the truth.
AU and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, talk about your program, your seniors you have coming in. Like you said, they're on their third coach in 3 years. But you said you're getting to know them a little bit.
Oh, yes, sir.
How do you feel about your going forward?
I love our guys. I told them the other day, I was at the gym. I get there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we practice at 6:30. And then after, we do it with our varsity. Then our 9th grade and JV practice after school. So I'm there with them, or I'm going over to the middle school.
Well, you are ate up with it. I love it, man.
Then I leave the middle school, and I come back because we got our 4th, 5th, and 6th grade basketball team that I started, TVBA. So, the other day I was tired. I'm not going to lie to them. I walked in the door, and I told them, I said, guys, I'm really tired. But the one thing that encourages me the most is the effort, the coach, you being coachable, your body language. I said, when I got up this morning at 5:15, it was tough getting here. But when you get there and you see those guys and you see that where they start this summer to where we're at now, it just really encourages me to want to continue to do that. Yeah. And but we've got 3 seniors. Jaden Jude that played football is going to have an opportunity to play at the next level, whether it be football or basketball. I think football is probably going to be his best bet. I think he's going to have more offers to play in football, but he's going to be a huge, huge part of our program this year. Just like in football, he was a lot for Coach Gross and the football staff. So he's going to be a guy that we depend on. Mason Kimbrough is a senior. He's kind of a point guard, 2-guard type guy, really good defender. Really plays hard, has been a really good leader for our guys that are not in football right now. And then Tyjier Cannon. Tyjier is a senior, about a 6'2" kid, really strong, real physical kid, can play inside and outside. So those 3 guys are, the 3 seniors that we're counting on this year to kind of build that culture and start getting things the way we want it.
When do y'all get kicked off season start?
November 11th. We open up at Decatur on the 11th.
Oh, wow, man.
And then we come home on November 12th, and we play James Clemens at home. So that'll be a really tough game.
Who did the schedule for you? That was polite.
A guy that really loves basketball.
Yeah. So, but we're looking forward to the opportunity, and our kids compete. I mean, we're not going to win games right now. As far as the games that we play right now really matter, but they don't.
Right.
We've got the third coach in 3 years. We've got a new system.
It's more about establishing all that, and building up on all that. You're right.
It is.
I mean, you obviously want to win, and the kids do too. But it's more for building. So.
Yeah, it is. But we're going to try to win them all. I'm not going to lie to you. Our kids are going to prepare, and we're going to work. And as the head coach, I told them the other day, I said, I believe we can win every one of them. So I want to establish and put our guys in that position, understand that I have more confidence in them than they have. So,
right.
So I'm excited about it.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you for joining us, and it's time for us to go.
Yeah, we got it.
It's done flew by.
It's done flew by. Time is crazy. On behalf of Tojo J. Vassar, Slate the Wonder Kid, Todd the Bod Tomlin, Coach Clint Legg, producer extraordinaire War Eagle, Tim Lambert, and our Athens basketball coach, Danny Anderson. This is Tom McClung, Old Time Kit. We ain't got to stay here. We ain't got to go home, but we can't stay here. We got to get out of here. I'll fix it next week. Have it right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to you next week.
At Hendricks Power Washing and Striping, your property is their priority. Power washing, striping, seal coating, crack filling, and asphalt maintenance, rain or shine, day or night. Call Colby for a free quote at 256-763-1740. Visit their Facebook page and see what they've done for other satisfied customers. Give your home or business that brand spanking new look, courtesy of Hendricks Power Washing and Striping. Licensed and insured. Call 256-763-1740. Hendricks Power Washing and Striping.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.